awesome. Day 2 at Snake River. But anyways, remember that last moose head I did? Not my mom's, but the one I did for myself? Oh, there's the moose horns. Pretty cool, eh? From that moose head I just finished tanning. Awesome, awesome. But anyways, want to see the cabin? Okay? Okay. There's those moose horns again. Awesome, awesome. Here it is. So they're gonna make a door there and then make another for the bunk houses. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be bunk houses. So there's a bunk bed, another bed, table, and this. I like this. One of the locals, he makes these. Awesome, awesome. Wish I had a little small one made for me. Cool, eh? Oh, who's that? That's me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, I can't wait till all this is done. So, it's gonna be awesome to see. After it's all finished, like the bunk houses and the cabins. I never really seen a plan yet, but that's what my ears heard. So anyways, like yesterday, I'll turn you on every now and then. Okay? Okay. Awesome, awesome. This is on again. You can drop 2 please. Okay? Awesome. Okay, it's the end of our day, and we sure did a lot of work today. And Curtis came by. He said he'll make a copy of the plan, the blueprints of the new extension. And the skid steer is supposed to be here, but it had a hydraulic leak, so we didn't want to bring it because environmentally it might, contaminate. So he'll get that fixed, and hopefully we get it so we can stockpile these logs. So he was gonna make boards with it with his lumber mill. So that's awesome. So I'll give you a walkthrough what we did. Oops. Okay, we picked up some more goose boughs with the one summer student we got. There's supposed to be more coming, like 3 or 4 more summer students. Awesome. Looks good, eh? So anyways, I'll show you this map again before I head her out, because I still gotta go home and punch my mom's hide there. So my day is still not done. Here's it. I'll just bring you up to it. See right here is my grandpa's lake. That's where the cabin is. That's where I was trapping a few years ago. But my grandpa, long time ago, this is the Capoblanc now. Now it's got our native name on there. Springtime, he used to bring his boat up here, the kicker, and somehow get to the lake, because his dad had a cabin there too, eh? So isn't that cool? And my grandpa's from here, Nelson Forks, and my grandma is from the old Fort Nelson. That's where the church and that priest's house is still standing, and the game warden. And this is where I live, the new res area. And Sean Thomas, our sawman, his family's from Snake River area. So anyways, I better catch up to. They left, so. So this is not peace yet. I still gotta go home and work on my mom's hide. So I'll meet you at home. Okay, we're twisting mom's hide, and when we twist it, we go this way, right? Remember? We go right, and then until it knots itself like this, and then I wait about 30-40 minutes, and then I go left until it knots itself like this, and then wait 30-40 minutes, and then I'll take it off, and then I'll put it on the other way. And then I'll go right until it knots itself, and then I'll wait 30-40 minutes, do the other way, and then after that I'll stretch it by hand. Okay? Okay. Just letting you know, in case you forgot. Okay. Awesome. Okay, now we finish twisting. We'll take it off, and then we'll stretch it by hand, and then we'll string it up to dry. Awesome. Okay? Remember when I stretch it? I go halfway first, and then I go the rest of the way. Okay? And then I turn it this way and do the same thing. Okay? I thought she was gonna just storm today. But on and off. I had another awesome day at work. Mm-hmm. Remember our Parsa man? Sean Thomas? He's gonna be a daddy. Awesome. I'm so happy for him. I shook his hand. Oh, Sean Thomas? We worked together for a long time. He has a lot of chainsaw experience. And I too. But my grandfather's chainsaw ticket expired like 2 years ago, and I didn't have the chance to get it renewed, and now we got to start at level 1, 2, and 3. And I don't think I could challenge it anymore, but I was a pretty good chainsaw operator. But anyways, here's a couple old pictures of Sean and me, and I think Albert's in these pictures too. The late Albert Burke, my uncle. Here it is. Awesome, eh? Back in the day, that's all, like, I usually just followed the crowd, eh? Like, if the crowd went to running chainsaw, I followed. If the crowd went to firefighting, I followed. If the crowd went to carpentry, I followed. But making videos, I went ahead. Awesome, man. And I'm doing all right. Masi. So I got a lot of experience in up here, up north. You got to be good at almost everything, because there's hardly no work, eh? So as soon as something pops up, like firefighting, boom, you go out there. Even though when we first started out firefighting, we're making $6.80 an hour. But if you're chainsaw operator, $7.20. Huh? Pump operator, $7.40. Some pump operator, you just sit there, right? Pump operator. But anyways, yeah. Chainsaw operator, we started out as I think it was $12 an hour. Yeah. Awesome, man. So anyways, let's finish this and then we'll string her up. remember first 2 years in Fort Liard working in those mountains. The third year, Uncle come with us. I talked him into Uncle G. I talked him to come up. Him and Bruce. After that, they went almost a year until we shut it down because I think that job lasted like 5-6 years. But the third year, we started working in winter. Right? It's awesome. Our boss was, I think, Larry McDonald. He's all high strung, I guess. And one time, we were coming back to the pad. I was ahead, and I didn't see him. He was way up in the birch above me, and he said, "Hey," he just went, "Hey," and I was down there, and I looked up, oh. And anyways, we end up talking there when Uncle G come up and all that. We started talking, and he started talking about this bull in the pasture, and it had a ring around his nose, and you try to go across that pasture, right? And that bull will chase him. And then one time, his grandpa, his dad, I think he said his dad is in his 90s, and he's walking along that pasture. And he has a stick, walk with a stick, and that bull came running towards him. And he just grabbed his stick and he put it through that ring in his nose. He twisted that, and that bull just pretty neat, that old timer. And Larry was too scared, and that old guy just awesome, man. And he was alright. He had a big mustache. He was our boss that time, and I used to work with Jico too, and that was Bruce Riley used to be our boss, and his dog Cutter. Oh, that dog takes off sometimes, and take off down the ridge, and then pretty soon you'll be hearing Cutter, 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 because the helicopter was coming, And one time we were working in this the Cotoneely area, That's way Fort Liard, way over there, almost Cotoneely River, and it's pretty nice there. Oh, that pretty country, I guess. You know how mud cracks, and you have all these, but it was like that. But these cracks are about this high down there, and you have these big cracks in. Even our helipad was on there, and it was scary too because you'd be going around and you see game sign, and but anyways, we had to lift Cutter up there onto those big squares, and the helicopter landed, and we put Cutter inside, and yeah. And not only Cutter was on that job, Polaris had some hand cutters there too, chainsaw operators, and their dog was named Slash, I think, Slasher. It was a 6-month-old German Rottweiler, just a young dog, and they bring that thing online, that dog, and they made a dog pack for him to carry their gas and all that stuff, and then that dog took off, and he never come back with their gas and all that stuff. After they call him for hours and hours, he must have been stuck somewhere. But anyways, he finally come back, and no gas, no nothing, and all those mountains must have got pushed up, in Liard, pushed up, because on top of those mountains you're finding these seashells and these kind of like slugs. I have somewhere, but I gave most to Chalice School at the time, like 2 bootfuls, because I was carrying my gum boots. We filled them both up when we were waiting for the helipad, and yeah, they're pretty neat. So all that used to be under the water, and you could tell by like on the east side of the mountains, it's just like it's sliding, on all the like foothills there. It's all sliding, and yeah, there's one big slide, and okay, here's the fire tower, and you keep going up, and on this side there's a big slide. I guess even Fort Liard heard it when it went. It was a big slide, and there's a whole burn there too. And Warren Cumberland had to make a pipeline through there, right over that mountain, with his crews. And that old burn, you got to drop the snags, So that pipeline's like this, and those snags gotta go too. So it was a big job. He was there like forever. Yeah. And I was the one that found that well. I'm like, my line was was it K29, I think. At my line, I cut 1900 meters that time, and I was strong. I just go, and just so I could finish that line, eh? And then that's where they got that lease now. And but I think they pulled it out now. But anyways, it's pretty fun working in the yard. Just everywhere you go is just nice. Sometimes you really want to run that chainsaw, really go, eh? Just so you can hit the top and see how nice it is up there, right? And you find these little waterfalls and all that stuff is gorgeous up there, I tell you. I might have a few pictures of the ridge I was talking about, right here. And this is me in a big the big chopper. 16 of us fit in there, and then we'll go to another staging, and from there we get the A star. I like those little A stars because they have those baskets on the sides, and your saws could fit in there, and you could just take one crew real fast, eh? Come back instead of that big helicopter, big old 60-year-old helicopter. One time the door come open, and I had to unbuckle to close it. Oh, that was so scary. Wouldn't that be scary? This door open and you got to unbuckle to go over there and close it. Because we're really high, eh? But anyways, I'm just gonna put this up and call it a day. I still gotta go be daddy and husband still too inside. So my day's still not over, and yeah. This is peace. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. You're awesome.